Congress MLA Thokchom Lokeshwar asked why government failed to remove those two ministers of Manipur government who are demanding a separate administration. National Identity Protection Council condemns demand for imposition of the Armed Forces Special Powers Act in Valley area of Manipur, met by two Kuki bodies, KOTU and ITLF. And Fisheries Director H. Balkrishna says construction of 5 ice plants under PMMSY in 4 districts expected to complete soon to facilitate fish farmers of Manipur. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm KANEL SHAMBANDURAM bringing the top stories and latest news at this hour. Now the news in details. Congress MLA Thokchom Lokeshwar questioned the Manipur government's failure to seek 2 ministers of the state who are demanding a separate administration. The MLA said, citing that the 2 ministers are working online is unreasonable and the ministers themselves have not declared that they are performing their duties. He stressed the need to ask them, claiming that the existence of department under them would be just a namesake. MLA Lokeshwar was speaking on the sideline of a medical camp held in collaboration with RIMS Hospital at the temporary shelter home in Sajua today. The MLA demanded the government to stop decreasing the size of the valley, questioning the silence of both central and state government in the wake of ongoing attack on Meitei villages. MLA Lokeshwar said youths who should be pursuing education are being compelled to take up weapons to protect the land. He maintained that displaced people of 4 villages of Kundrakpam constituency want a temporary shelter home in the Dolai Thabi area, not far from their respective villages. The MLA also lauded RIMS Hospital for its services.
Immediately look to Minister David look to Karigamata, Tangai, hard could be the Kalak Amayakani, I do the man of private department, Louis, but Mang never. On a Muslims and Passion be the Haraga, was a Lebaks, Awana to imagine, Minimum Honda Desi Karino was hung by Abu Hung with the rubber. Quidere, Laibakse, Prazana, Naglashi Quidere, receive the Punamata, Imabel Mamsel, Lloyd, Kuan of the Loeva, Nala Sunataba, Assembly of Food, Tanabi, Amakodan, Karigram, Assembly, Imabel, Puyaba, Muikarino, Mui Dutinatina, but Luna the morning Akadamatina, Esper Loda Yaurimina, Muji Border is now having the Tajalakunina, Auji Mum, control the Harasu, reputation force lane, police lane, shepherd lane, more repeat the Moto Danaka, Assembly of Ricarino, Laibak, Nakpase, Sarkana, Naku, Prazana, Anbi, Habaji Topi, Hydration Tamja.
Speaking on the sideline, President of RIMS Employees Welfare Association, Dr. W. Ranbir, said RIMS Hospital will provide free treatment for people in relief camps. He added that displaced people can also avail ambulance services and access to RIMS Hospital facilities without having to stand in queues. Members of the Non-Teaching Employees Welfare Association of RIMS also attended the medical camp.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯦꯗꯤꯀꯦꯜ ꯐ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯃꯦꯗꯤꯁꯤꯟ ꯌꯦꯟꯊꯣꯛꯆꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯏꯆꯦ ꯏꯆꯟꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯁꯦꯅꯤꯇꯔꯤ ꯄꯦꯗꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯐ꯭ꯔꯤꯗ ꯌꯦꯟꯊꯣꯛꯆꯔꯦ ꯔꯤꯝꯁ ꯗꯤꯔꯦꯛꯇꯔ ꯑꯦꯟड ꯃꯦꯗꯤꯀꯦꯜ ꯁꯨꯄꯔꯤꯟꯇꯦꯟꯗꯦꯟꯠ ꯀꯟꯚꯦ ꯗ ꯃꯦꯁꯦꯖ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯐꯝꯁꯤꯗ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯑꯅꯥꯕ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛ ꯔꯤꯝꯁꯇ ꯐ꯭ꯔꯤꯗ ꯂꯣꯏꯅ ꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯠꯃꯦꯟꯠ ꯇꯧꯒꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤ ꯁꯥꯔꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯤꯔꯝꯃꯣꯅ ꯇꯥꯛꯄꯤꯔꯛꯏ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯂꯣꯏꯅ ꯗꯔꯀꯥꯔ ꯂꯩꯔꯗꯤ ꯑꯦꯝꯕꯨꯂꯦꯟꯁ ꯊꯥꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯤꯗꯒꯤ ꯄꯤꯛꯑꯞ ꯇꯧꯖꯒꯅꯤ
ꯃꯦꯗꯤꯁꯤꯟ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄꯣꯔꯛꯑꯦ ꯑꯣꯔꯊꯣ ꯄꯣꯔꯛꯑꯦ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯤꯟꯒꯤ ꯄꯣꯔꯛꯑꯦ adagi clinical psychology aikoi hoji hoji yam kanna manipur da yamna kinariba mit ki laina koi agi keno mayam pore specialist mayam pora khoi thamjai aduga hairiba keno sing si aikoi na masida test toba kopa ki khudong chaba leita bu khoi investigation da thar kanda rims da free da loina test onona bagi khudong chaba thamjai.
President of National Identity Protection Council, NIPCO, Oinam Premjit, condemned the demand for imposition of Armed Forces Special Powers Act in valley areas of Manipur made by KOTU and ITLF. the two Kuki bodies. Speaking at the 23rd Foundation Day observance of NIPCO at Manipur Press Club in Imphal today, Premjit urged government to stop the ongoing attacks by Kuki militants under suspension of operation in foothill areas and demanded Assam Rifle to stop taking sides with the Kuki people. He appealed to the government to expedite rehabilitation and resettlement of violence-affected people, to provide ex gratia to kin of those killed in Manipur violence, and also to compensate those who had suffered injuries in the violence. Premjit further appealed to government to restore normalcy in the state by keeping its territorial integrity intact. Leaders of UPF Manipur, KADA and MAPI Council attended the event.
Manipur ki irang sida chin koki narco terrorism sida no magi kedoge da ekhoi ki periphery areas in the lady kunja sing da tatna katuna khoi ki nomai caption da bomb thadana thajandana awaba tahliba asida ngasi central government amadi Manipur government ge maikai dagi laksan biba amasung irang ase control tongna bo hona da base niko gi maikai dagi aduki mati khoi condemn tawi ngasi maksu kotu amadi ITL na tholak pacherol da khabar da thina jabada Manipur ki tapaki lamsing da armed process special power act thamgadaw di haidana khabar irakli ba sa aduki mati condemn tawi ba khoi gumba narco terrorism aduna su militant mayam punjala kan da thadok tana thamaga mitei miyam sing da hanjan khut tharakpa loina na Assam Rifle na makhoi gi damut phong na michang changba loina na mission praja bau de yauna nomai kapsul pa sa asuki mati laibak thibani.
People took out protests in Kukching today, expressing their condemnation over the conduct of Assam Rifle and demanding complete removal of Assam Rifle from Manipur. The protest was organized by Laitambi Chaukat Thaurang Nupi Lupt Pangkhong Makhong Wangma. Protesters chanted slogans for removal of Assam Rifle, abrogation of suspension of operation and implementation of NRC. Speaking on the sideline, Secretary of the Nupi Lupt Huirem Ranjita accused the Assam Rifle for partisanship and urged both state and central government to take the matter seriously and remove them from the state completely. Mairapaivi women residing under the jurisdiction of Wangoi police station also took out protest demonstration at Wangoi Bazaar today, demanding total removal of Assam Rifle from Manipur. With the support of Youth Development Union Club, the sit-in was carried out by Mairapaivi members of Wangoi, Samurao, Naurem Wangba, Oinam Saombung, Wangoi Pangal, Khaidem, Laifrakpam, Iram Sifai, Yumnam Huidrom, Wangoi Kabui, Thiam and Thongkong Lakshmi Bazaar. Speaking on the agitation, one of the Mairapaibis, Sagol Sem Asha, said besides the recent Palel incident, Assam Rifle had committed atrocities on Meitei civilians since the ongoing conflict has erupted on May 3. She claimed Assam Rifle is deployed in the state not for the purpose of safeguarding the people, but to kill the civilians.
Assam Rifle se Manipur da thambagi darka sungta tade hana na su moi na chatkiba niyom niti mayam do maitai masa sing je yam awa ta gi Manipur da leba mi sing je moi na maram moi raga yam thina miot in khang bane aduna maitai macha Manipuri macha khoi bu ngak pa lak pa na taba hat pa la iba Assam Rifle sing je lamdam si da leba gi darka tade athuba matam da ta thoki ba afabo igani aduga laiba ku ngak piri ba phambu kon piri ba mayam na su nohoi gi praja sing je Assam Rifle da khalla ga hat kharga di nong manang gi praja leira oi praja yaudana ningthau oi ba yaroi thopira Praja hatliba singse athuba matamda tanthokina ba hotna biu natragadi maduda tholakpa apapata ba punamak tokoina loina dai pugadabani.
Condemning the conduct of Assam Rifle towards Mairapaibi women in Palel on September 8, Khangabok Apunba Mairapaibi Looped also staged a sit-in at Khangabok New Market today with the banner against atrocities towards Meitei, bias ag and protection of Kuki Sioux militants by Assam Rifle. Several members of Mairapaibi grouped local clubs and organizations in Khangabok Part 1, Part 2 and Part 3 areas took part in the protest demonstration. Speaking on the sideline, Khangabok Apunba Mairapaibi Looped Vice President K. Sunita slammed the Manipur government for not taking action against the atrocities of the Assam Rifle. She also demanded just judicial inquiry into the Palel incident. Thangmaiban Youth Organization THYO also took out a protest in front of Khuyathong ABC Godown today, condemning Assam Rifle for its bias and partitioned role in the ongoing crisis. Protesters were seen holding placards that read, "Go back Kuki to your own country. Remove suspension of operation from Kuki terrorists. We strongly condemn the Palel incident. Implement NRC," etc. They also chanted slogans like "Go back Assam Rifle," "Safeguard the territorial integrity of Manipur," and "No separate administration." The Committee on Protection and Preservation of the Historical Rights of Kobru and Thangching Hill Ranges demand removal of the cross which has been erected on the sacred Thangjing Shrine in Thangjing Hill, a site already declared as a historical site by the Manipur government within 5 days. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club today, Committee General Secretary Yungkhaibam Shyam Khuman said the installation of cross on the sacred Thangjing Shrine of the Meitei community allegedly by the Kuki people is considered as a provocation to the Meitei community. Thus, he said that the action was also a violation of the agreement signed between KSO and committee in the presence of the then Manipur DGP P. Dongil on May 23 last year. He urged the central and state government to look into the matter as this concerned the sentiment of the community.
Manipur amadi central government na lauthok pi grama phamase hairiba Meitei akhoi yamna specially thawai de na koina lumna laujeriba lai khubam sing asida asigum laba na tai huktaba mathong sa daba sumai cross room selak pase athubu matamda mari leinaba authority madi Manipur government na akan memiang sangbiu nataba taraga di soi soidana koi miyam kusam narakanda akan bukongjeng sangsilakani bil war ko tholak pa yabai khudong thiningai oi khudong lakani haiba phamse ngasi gi government amadi miyam da thamjabaga lonena miyam na sumasi angamba level da maikai khudimakti leibiro civil organizing sing ima ibel sing silenau sing punamakna support tawbiu.
Suspected Kuki militants continue to attack Meitei villages in foothills and peripheral areas of Manipur. In another fresh violence, armed Kukis opened fire towards Phubala Maning area of Vishnupur district in the wee hours today. State forces along with village volunteers reportedly engaged in counter-attack in retaliation which continued till around 11 a.m. There is no report of any casualties in the firing incident. An unidentified sniper shot dead SI of Manipur Police on Komang Halkip reportedly while on duty at End Chingfei village at around 2:40 p.m. today. Impact News sources said he was shot in his forehead. He was immediately evacuated by an ambulance to District Hospital Churachandpur but succumbed on the way. Another person also sustained minor injuries. 6 commando teams of Thoubal District Police along with Yairipok Police recovered weapons during search operation carried out this morning at Haitroipokpi Chinglak Waroiching. 1 SLR Z5997 and 12 SLR magazines were recovered in the operation. Cordon and search operation was also conducted under the supervision of Thoubal District SP from 4 a.m. till 7 a.m. at Yaripok Malom village. 70 individuals were verified in the operation. No arrests were made. The Home Department, Government of Manipur has notified 2 people whose houses or properties were destroyed in the ongoing violence to submit details of damage and lost properties to the nearest DC's, SDC's, SDO's office, irrespective of jurisdictions. Home Department also informed all the deputy commissioners to take up steps to get all such forms received, compiled or referred to district concerned for verification at the earliest. Well, now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on 5 upcoming ICE plans in Manipur. We'll be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
Manipurgi ahanba dedicated cancer hospital AOI Babina Specialty Hospital da medical oncology, surgical oncology, advanced operation theater ga loinana cancer patients singda affordable cost da mapung faraba care pisari. Side effect hantaba Manipurgi ahanba linear halcyon radiation machine gi khudong chaba pangbigani. Cancer khangdoknaba amasung stage lepada sizinaba PET CT scan machine so hospital asida lady. Tumor board phamduna patient singi laying pathapta ahenba khudong chaba loinana health card ki khudong chaba su pisari. Mayam gidamak AOI Babina Specialty Hospital, Sajiwa Kabisoi, Imphal East.
Free dental checkup camp from 10 to 15 September 2023. Avail free consultation for all kinds of dental problems and 50% concession on investigations and procedures. For appointment, please contact Caesar Hospitals, Langol.
BSc Nursing tamning haibito Yaribok leba Universal College of Nursing haidana ama leirene State Bank of India degi education loan lorga tamba yai haine
Singbadu dani
Singbadu su mana tamba lor kana mana thabaka tor kana magi thagi tolop tu degi thagi inkhala su yai haine
akhoi ki hostel makhoi ki practical na karai da tawdori ba
hostel su ne nupa nupi tongan thambada na tanane infrastructure ga pajak rajani practical su kaim wani ngai leitre rims ta thani haine
last date
tu
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Primetime English Bulletin. Moving on with our bulletin, Director of Fisheries Department, Directorate H. Balkrishna says fish farmers in the state will have better facilities for preserving their fishes with the completion of 5 ice plants in 4 districts of Manipur under Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana PMMSY. Speaking to Impact News at his office in Lamphal, Dr. Balkrishna said fish is highly in demand in Manipur and the state has been facing a gap in demand supply, with demand exceeding more than supply. He said that the state has been taking huge imports of fish from outside the state, and on the other hand, fish farmers incur losses as their fishes got spoiled due to unavailability of cold storage at affordable prices. Balkrishna said in order to ease the plight facing the farmers, the Fisheries Directorate under the Ministry of Fisheries and Husbandry and Dairying has started constructing ice plants in Imphal East, Imphal West, Thoubal and Vishnupur district under Prime Minister Matsya Sampada Yojana PMMSY, and the ice plants are expected to complete within this year. 5 beneficiaries under the scheme are Oinam Sarat Chandra from Samushang and Kumanthem Rakesh from Samusang Santipur, Imphal West, Oinam Lilando from the Channa village, Imphal East, Moirangthem Nirmala from Tentha, Thoubal district, and Hemam Rojesh from Moirang Patlo village of Vishnupur district.
Moirang adagi Thoubal Kakching Ngagi market phajana leiba mafam singsidadi ice phangbada khara khudong sadaba mayam amadum thengnadun lai masi kokna ba haiduna koi Manipur gi Fisheries Department na Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana haina khangnaba PMMSY Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying gi Government of India gi sigumba scheme ma 2020 dagi hobani ada handaki hogiba sahi da aikoina beneficiary manga khalle beneficiary manga si makoi yamna hana already fishery gi line sida dum kuina sangna associate tora la abani aduga loina na makoi ngagi mela da su toina saruk yarabani moising sida makoi gi capability si yenga kanda amadi moina thabak si fazana tawrakani habigi asada koina ice plant si magi unit cost na 40 lakhs ni aduga scheduled caste, scheduled tribe amadi women hariba category sida labor beneficiary gi di 60% of the unit cost se makoi phangani general gi na 40% gi subsidy phangani hauzik manipur da koi gi PMMSY gi scheme gi makha da fishery department na hona duna ice ki award pe leibase maji ko hanna ba haiduna amadi hongna phagna ba haiduna ice plant manga Bishenpur, Imphal West, Thoubal, Imphal East, hariba mafam si district mari ni aduga mafam di mangani.
Director Balkrishna maintained that construction of the ice plants began last year, but completion got delayed owing to the prevailing law and order situation in the state. On the positive note, the director said that the required raw materials have already been brought via Imphal Ziri National Highway, and the construction is expected to be completed soon. He expressed confidence that once the ice plants are ready, fish farmers in the state will get sufficient ice for storing their fishes and prevent them from getting spoiled.
masi ahan ba oina paikhatpani tawudabo hujik leiba manipur gi tangdu leitadaba law and order gi phattaba situation asida akhoi mapandagi poche ayamba loina lawraga establish tawbo oibanina hairiba beneficiary si makhoi manga ji punjin halakanda akhoi jiri line dagi material mayam je loi por akanda hoji ice plan ama ihan han boina imphal iskidi saba loisila e adigi mathangda amuk samusangda amuk la ani den moirangda amuk la ani ten thada la ani smai tawdana handaki chahi sigi manungda ice plan manga si mak fully commission tawba functional ohen madu akhoi madui thorang punamak loire aduna hairiba ice plant manga sina ihan han boina manipur da establish torok fully functional orak matamda fishery gi sector sidasu akhoi hanagi leiriba awat paji men khatlakanda chawkhatpa adagi amuk hena yaiphoba du soidana oirakani habagi thajaba akhoi lei.
Manipur Governor Anushriya Uike today launched Ayushman Bhava, which is a nationwide campaign to provide good medical facilities for every citizen of India. Health Minister Sapam Ranjan also attended the program organized by the Health and Family Welfare Department and the National Health Mission at Classic Grande Chiangmairong. Speaking on the occasion, Governor Anushriya Uike said Prime Minister Narendra Modi envisioned providing good medical facilities for every citizen of India, and the campaign aims to create awareness about health schemes initiated by the government. She said those who are potential beneficiaries of the Ayushman Bharat scheme will be given health cards, and health service benefits will also be provided to underprivileged and middle-class families in the Arogya Lakshta Seva. The governor added that according to Union Home Ministers Mansukh Mandavia, Ayushman Mela will be organized at 170,000 health and wellness centers. Speaking about the prevailing tense situation in the state, Governor Anushriya Uike appealed to hold dialogue. Later, she distributed awards to Nikshay Mitra, who is fighting to eradicate tuberculosis from India. She also administered a pledge for organ donation on the occasion.
आयुष्मान आपके दौर, आयुष्मान सभा, आयुष्मान मेला, स्कूली बच्चों की स्क्रीनिंग और आयुष्मान ग्राम जैसे कई कार्यक्रम सुनिश्चित कुछ गतिविधियां हैं। आयुष्मान आपके द्वार के तहत आयुष्मान भारत प्रधानमंत्री जन आरोग्य योजना के लिए पात्र परिवारों का पंजीकरण किया जाएगा और योजना के तहत इन परिवारों को स्वास्थ्य कार्ड जारी किए जाएंगे। इसलिए मेरी सभी से अपील है कि हम सब मिलकर राज्य की शांतिपूर्ण सह अस्तित्व से रहने की परंपरा को फिर से स्थापित करने के लिए खुले मन से मिलकर बैठकर इस मुद्दे को सुलझाने का प्रयास करें।
Yes, it's a time in this hour of crisis. It's a time we have to take care of the hygiene, mental stress. That's why the mental stress in the times that I have been having regular interaction with the people in the mental health across all the districts, across all the relief camps.
Kangpokpi District DC Mahesh Chaudhary IAS also launched the Ayushman Bhava campaign at ADC conference held in Kangpokpi District today. AC to DC Hemant Kumar IAS, CMO Drs. Lam Khoneng Haukib, District Immunization Officer Dr. N. Unais Haukib, DTO Tuberculosis Dr. Kamsok Sat Khongsai, District Coordinator PMJAY CMHT Hausa Mang, doctors and staff of CHC and ASA workers attended the function organized by District Health Society Kangpokpi. Ayushman Bhava campaign for Thoubal district was also organized by the District Deputy Commissioner Hanthemd Subhash today at the hold of District Hospital Thoubal. Thoubal CMO Dr. Y. Nokuld, District Family Welfare Officer Thoubal Dr. K.S. Trustee, and District Hospital Thoubal Medical Superintendent Dr. W. Ruhini Kumar graced the event. 16th anniversary of United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples was observed at Tangkhuld Theological Association TTA Hall in Ukhrul town today. Society for Indigenous Culture and Environment SICE Foundation VIS jointly organized the event. Senior Advocate of High Court of Manipur Daniel Lamsand attended the event as main speaker. On the backdrop of dredging work being carried out at Waishend Maril, Monitoring Committee of Waishend Maril Kaisamthong Assembly Constituency submitted a memorandum to Water Resources Minister Awangbung Nyamai urging him to take steps to prevent man-made floods in Kaisamthong constituency during monsoon. Manipuris in Kolkata has carried out an interaction program on the Manipur crisis at Press Club in Kolkata. Special social activist Rohan Phil participated in the event on September 11th, stressed that the prevailing conflict in Manipur is not between Christians and Hindus, but rather it arose out of the narco-terrorism. Rohan Philem highlighted that the Kuki Christian community has torched more than 200 houses belonging to Meitei Christian community during the violence. He added that many Christian churches and Hindu temples were burned down. Rohan Philem said Meitei Christians will play their parts in keeping Manipur's integrity intact. President and Vice President of Manipur's in Kolkata attended the event. Press release from the Waishend Marin Semgatpal Lupt appreciated former Minister and MLA Kaisamthong constituency Langpoglakpam Jayanti Kumar and cooperator of Kaisamthong Assembly constituency Ward number 12, the Premila, for providing relief materials to the displaced people and for conducting a blood donation camp to ease the plight of a blood shortage due to the ongoing violence. Eastern Students Club Nongmeibung and UPHC Sangaipat Imphal is jointly carried out a one-day mega free health camp today at the multipurpose hall of Western Students Club Nongmeibung. Patients availed free health checkup on medicine, gynecology, ENT, dental, eye, skin and Ayush during the health camp. Free medicines were also distributed to patients during the camp. Six-day training program on processing and quality control in food processing industries jointly organized by Central Agricultural University Imphal and Department of Horticulture and Soil Conservation, Government of Manipur kickstart at College of Food Technology, Central Agricultural University, Lamphilpat on December 11th. Altogether, 40 trainees are participating in the program. International Peace and Social Advancement IPSA Kangleipark has provided relief materials to violence-affected people in various villages to mark its 26th Foundation Day, number 14. Singjamai Chingamakha Apunba Lubt has provided relief materials to Fogakchau Ikai Awang Leikai Relief Camp and Naran Sena Relief Camp. Well, that's all we have for this bulletin. Before we wind up, let's take a glimpse at headlines once again. Congress MLA Thokchom Lokeshwar asks why government failed to remove those two ministers of Manipur government who are demanding a separate administration. National Identity Protection Council condemns demand for imposition of a Armed Forces Special Powers Act in valley areas of Manipur made by two Kuki bodies, Kochu and ITLF. And Fisheries Director H. Balkrishna says construction of 5 ice plants under PMMSY in 4 districts expected to complete soon to facilitate fish farmers of Manipur. Thank you so much for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur Bulletin. In the meantime, have a great evening and always stay safe.
Directorate of Education is Government of Manipur na lauduna pangthokhiba